Sunday the 14th of January, the first Sunday after the closure of Christmas by the Sea. Along with that, a lot of businesses, and I mean a lot of businesses, have now closed. A lot of them are saying for refurbishments, as I do mine. A lot of them are saying to do those necessary maintenance. But in reality it's the running costs, viewers. That's why everybody's closing. The running costs, they've run away with it now. Unless you're running a business entirely on your own, you ain't running. It's as simple as that. Not in Blackpool in January. It ain't happening. The ones that are running, well, they ain't running at a profit, I'll tell you that much. Dad run, dad run! Across here. Hashtag tram check. Okay, safely across that. There's a few people wandering, so I'm just going to take you for a walk down by the sea, and we'll pop back up a little further down. Okay, we're at the side of North Pier. Believe it or not, we do have a high side today of 9.5 metres, but without the wind to carry it, it's not a problem. So it's pretty peaceful along here. Just venturing down here. Seagulls checking out if I've got any fishing chips, so they're totally not interested in me. I'm not carrying food. So I just stand there and wait for the next victim, but you know what, I'm not sure if there's any chippies open for them to get fishing chips. And we've got a ramp down to the sea, which is saying no access, and judging by what I'm seeing a little bit further down there, I'm not going to try and access either, because the water is coming over down there and I haven't got my wellies on. So, here we are in the depths of winter, viewers. It's the depths of winter. Yeah, I made the right decision not wandering down there, I think. And I would have definitely would have ended up with wet feet. There's no wind today, so quite pleasant for a walk. Look at this, everything's shut. Everything's shut. You've got Blackpool Amusements is open, that's it, and the tower will be open because it's run by Merlin now, and everything that is Merlin has to be open, I think, for the people that have got the year-round wristbands, although they do very short hours. But apart from that, that's all you're getting in Blackpool at the moment, is anything Merlin. That's the way it's gone, folks. That's the way it's gone. Merlin dictates the opening and closing times of Blackpool now. Oh, it seems that way. Look at what I've just done. I think I've just walked up to a dead end. I think I have. Hey. So, what do we do here, viewers? What do we do here? The Coral Island's still open over there, I just noticed. You can see through the mesh. Hey. And yes, I definitely made the right decision of not walking down there. The tide is coming over a little bit. Imagine if there was a wind carrying that now. It'd be up over the promenade. Okay, I'm going to have to walk back round here, unfortunately. I'll catch you on the other side. Well, that was a bit of a wasted journey down there, wasn't it? And I wonder how many other people have done that. Because I'm assuming either I'm going nuts or I haven't walked past a sign saying there's no way out. So, let's have a look. Let's have a look. There you go, viewers. No sign. So anyone can walk down there and walk back out. I wonder how many people are doing that. I thought I was losing the plot, but it's not me. It's our council. In their wisdom. It's looking a bit barren here. Christmas by the sea. Christmas by the sea. Not much left of it now, is there? So like I said, there's very little wind today. And especially at this point, this is where this netting, it stops a lot of the wind getting through here anyway. This wind covering it the side. Oh, Harry Ransdom's is open. Harry Ransdom's is open, and Witherspoon's is open now as well. Albert and Lion and Blackpool Tower. Although I believe the tower top's not open, it's just the tower building itself. Of course, we're on the comedy carpet. So we see if we know any of these. Oh, Benny Hill at the top straight away. Let's have a look at some of the phrases. I'd offer you a beer, but I've only got 6 cans. I don't know who said that, but it's quite funny. Okay, let's have a look. Never play leapfrog with a unicorn. Yeah, that could be dangerous. Men wearing, don't tell him, Pike. Captain Pike, thank you. That's got to be it's Dad's Army, isn't it? Dad's Army, I think. I knew I was going bald when it was taking longer and longer to wash my face. Like that. I like that. Garlic bread. That's right, Max. Garlic bread. It's the future. I've tasted it. That's got to be Peter Kay, I think, from Max and Paddy. Garlic bread. May I ask what we're expecting to see out of a Torquay hotel bedroom window? Sydney Opera House, perhaps the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, herds of wild beasts sweeping majestically. You know who that is. That's definitely Basil Fawlty. Fawlty Towers, John Cleese himself, the master, the magician. He's brilliant. Grand when you're daft. Sorry, not too sure on that one. Some people are going to comment now and tell me where these have come from. It's going to need a good clean, this comedy carpet and all. It's very, very dirty after what's been going on here. Suits you, sir. Lovely jubbly. We know who Lovely Jubbly is, don't we? And shut that door. Larry Grayson. Larry Grayson. Loads of money. Loads of money. Does my bum look big in this? Oh, I tell you what, there's quite a few of them around. You sometimes go to those lunches. You always wish soup was as hot as the wine was old as the chicken, and the chicken had a breast as big as the waitress. I don't know where that come from, but that's quite funny. After I told my wife that black underwear turned me on, she didn't wash my wife fronts for a month. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. There's loads on here to read. I suppose you could spend a good hour on here reading things. I've never really, it's been 8 years, comedy carpet, and I've never really looked at it properly. No, it's a shame because it's really good. It's really good, and it's what Blackpool's all about, to be fair. I mean, all the best comedians throughout the years have been on our piers in the shows, in the theatres. So why not? Oh, Betty. That would be... Some of us do have them. Michael Crawford, remember? Betty, the dog's done a whoopsie on the carpet. That's the one. Am I bothered? That's from... Am I bothered? It's definitely from... Are you going to? You're screaming at me now. I know you're all screaming at me now because I can't remember what it was. It was. Oh, what's her name? Of Little Britain. I forget the character. Anyway, Little Britain. The character. You know the character, the one with the 15 kids. How very dare you? How very dare you? Was definitely Catherine Tate. Definitely Catherine Tate, I forget the name of that character as well, but definitely a character, that Catherine Tate character there. Who you are, awful, but I like you, that's it. Oh! Okay, this one's going way back in time. This is Dick Emery. Dick Emery. Oh, you are awful, bang. It's the cameraman, but I like you. I remember it like yesterday. Unbelievable. I should have done some research on this, but I haven't. This is all from memory. So how tickled I am. That's definitely got to be the master himself, Ken Dodd. This is Ken Dodd day as well. What a beautiful day for filling your wife's tights up with custard and trifling her with effects. That's a definite Ken Dodd joke. It has to be. That's one of his masterpieces. What have we got here? This is big. Oh. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice. What was he called? It slipped my memory. God, he used to do Come Dancing, used to do many variety shows. What's his name? Had a wife much younger than himself. That one's gonna kill me. Oh, what was he called? Brucey. That took some time to get to me. Brucey Forsyth, that's who that was. Nice to see you, nice. That caught me out, I nearly started stopping people to ask then because it was winding me up that much. Really good this. You just jog your memory quite a lot. The wife said to me this morning, she said, "You'll drive me to my grave." I had the car out first. I had the car out in 2 minutes. Just like that. What a legend. Of course, the irreplaceable Tommy Cooper. Of course. You get where you're coming from here. You could spend hours on here just going through and jogging your memory. Or try to jog your memory. I wonder how many people are on this comedy carpet looking at things like this and Googling because it's winding them up so much. It's got to happen, hasn't it? It's got to happen. There must be people. I bet Google's used all the time on this comedy carpet. I bet they never stop Googling. Yeah. It's the way I tell them. That's definitely Frank Carson. Okay, got that one. It's the way I tell them. Frank Carson, good old Frankie Carson. He was an all-time classic in Blackpool. He'd done a lot of seasons in Blackpool. Did Frank Carson, brilliant guy, and had loads of time for people. If you stopped him for his autograph or to chat, he'd give you all the time in the world. What a great guy he was. Brilliant. This fella came to me in Liverpool and said, "Where's the nearest boozer?" I said, "You're talking to him." Do you know what? I've not done half of this. I'm just going round at random. You've got to come and see this, guys. You've got to come and see this. Or unless you want me to do a proper full movie and go right through every lot of it, which I will do if there's enough people ask me to do it. I'll do that, no problem. Got bottom line there. The death penalty, is it enough? Vicky, where's your baby? I swapped it for a Westlife CD. How could you do such a thing? I know, they're rubbish. Oh dear. For the past 13 months, Baldrick's coffee has in fact been made from mud. It was done. So this has got to be Rowan Atkinson, hasn't it? Obviously. Okay, guys. I've done a bit of that. It goes on forever, doesn't it? It's huge. It's massive. It is good though. It is good. And the good thing about it, like a lot of things in Blackpool, unlike a lot of things in Blackpool, should say, is it's absolutely free. That's a comedy carpet. Anyway, I'm going to carry on down here now. I will come back once it's been all cleaned up. It's absolutely filthy now to be on there with jet washes for a few days, I would imagine, getting that sorted out. Heading down now. Just go past the Albert and the Lion, the Wild West Diner, Spyglass, and that building that looks well out of place on Blackpool Promenade, that big black thing there. Looks like an airport terminal. The Sands Hotel. I wonder when it's going to open. It'll fall down by the time it opens, I think. It's been that long in the building. It's incredible. Just don't get it. Back down to the seafront here. What have we got? Still coming over the top here. Yeah, if it's the tide's high enough to bring it up over the steps here, and that's with no wind. If we had I don't know, 35 to 40 mile an hour wind alongside it, hello, you know what would happen, don't you? It'd be carrying it up over onto the promenade, and there'd be foam everywhere and what have you, and I'd be probably jumping in it with a camera, filming. Seagulls are doing a lot of screaming. I wonder what that means in seagull language. You know? Probably, where's all the chips? What's happening? Where's all the chips? So you can see by the wind reads there's no wind apparently at all. Stood straight up. Golden Mile Amusements is open. And Coral Island's open. There's a couple of people are walking about, but you can see it's all over. It's all over till the half-term week then. I've just noticed they put the cars back on the big wheel. I only videoed that just over a week ago and there was no cars on it. The cars are back on it, so they've been refurbished and put back into place, whatever they do. The winter maintenance that they go ahead with every winter, them cars come off. This time they've been off and back on quite quickly. No access! Yeah, don't worry, I ain't going down there. So I'm just looking at the pier there, and on one of my previous videos, someone was asking me if they knew the history on the Wheelhouse Bar, which is, and they said it was an upper floor. And from what I can see, there's a Wheelhouse Cafe there, but I don't see a two-storey building anywhere on that pier. So now I'm really confused. I was going to do a little bit of research on it, on the Wheelhouse Bar, but the only two-storey building is at the front of there, which wouldn't be called the Wheelhouse because that's obviously the arcade, and the club above it used to be called Oz and Dixieland Show Bar back in the day, and it's now the Kings and Queens, which is also Legends. So it's not that. So where was the Wheelhouse Bar? Somebody help me, because I'm looking at this now, and now I'm trying to jog my memory, and I don't remember there being a two-storey bar on Central Pier called the Wheelhouse. The only thing I can see on there called the Wheelhouse is that cafe there in the middle, the Wheelhouse Cafe. There isn't a two-storey building on there, so it must have been a bar, a single-storey bar. I'm not too sure. You're going to have to help me along with this one, guys. As far as I'm aware, the building there just behind the New York Dodgers, that was well, it is what we used to call a deck arcade. At the back you've got the theatre, which also used to be Maggie May's, which is now the Pirates Bay Bar. So where the Wheelhouse Bar was, I don't know. I don't think I can answer that question. If the previous viewer asked me that question, ask him. Give me some more info, because I can't see where it could be, mate. Okay. Blackpool's been left back to the locals. Check this out. Remember back when I was a kid, we used to, you got kids in the country, they have swings off trees and things, don't they? When I was a kid, we used to do swings off the girders under the pier. We used to have ropes. We used to make rope swings off the girders under the pier. And I remember this one particular day, We stayed out there a little bit too long. The tide had come in around us. We were sat up on the girders for 3.5 hours waiting for the tide to go back out. That's a true story. Oh, back in the day, eh? You just don't see dangers when you're a child, do you? You do not see the dangers. We certainly didn't. We thought it was funny. Okay. Look at this big open area with nobody. In the summer you can't move here, can you? It's just... This is January in Blackpool on the promenade. Very, very little going on. We'll take a wander over here, shall we? Get a bit closer to the pier. What's going on here? They're drilling for oil. Ground engineering technical services. What are they planning to do? What's going on? Central Alliance. Okay. Maybe we're fracking on the prom. Hello, Mr. Seagull. Stephen. He don't look too happy, does he? No, he's not happy at all, that one. Yeah, it's coming in quite strong under the pier. It's coming in quite strong. Like I said, if there was a wind carrying that now, well, you could imagine, couldn't you? Okay guys, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to give you notifications when the next videos are coming up. Once again, it's not your boy Leroy from lovely sunny Blackpool in the midst of winter. Okay, there you have it guys. Catch you later. Ta-da. Okay viewers, if you like what you see, pop your comments in below and don't forget to hit that like button and the notification bell because we love it when you do that. And don't forget to share. See you soon in my next presentation. Catch you later. It's not your boy Leroy signing off. Ta-da!